Hello everyone. We will continue the topic SAP ABAP new syntax, and in the previous videos we covered the value expression or value operator or value keyword. Now what we will do? Now we will see or we will cover what is the use of base. Base, you can consider it as a keyword or you can consider as a statement. What is the use of base in the value expression? What is the advantage of using base in the value expression? Whenever we do not want to override the existing values of the internal table, we use base in the value expression. You all know what is value expression. It is just a replacement of append. Rather than inserting the data to the internal table using append, we will use value expression. Suppose a internal table has 5 records. With the help of value expression, we inserted the 5 records to the internal table. Suppose after that, we are inserting one more record to the internal table using value expression. If you are using value expression, then what will happen? Previous 5 records will be overridden by the new one record. But if we do not want those previous records to be overridden, we should use base in the value expression. Suppose I will show you the practical and you will understand this first point. Suppose I will go for the program which we created. Suppose in this internal table, we inserted the 3 records using the value expression. Suppose I am inserting one more record to this internal table, same to same internal table using value expression. Suppose I am writing LT underscore data value hash. Now I will go for one more record. Suppose I am saying EID is equal to 4. Suppose E name, suppose I will go for save. So I inserted one more record to the internal table using value expression. But you think in the mind that 3 records are there and one more record will insert at the last of the internal table and number of records will be 4. But this is not the case. I will show you in the debugging code. Just see. Suppose I will put a breakpoint here and show you. Important, yes. What is the use of base in value expression? Now you can see internal table blank. With the help of value expression, 3 records will go to this internal table. Now we have 3 records. Now we are going for one more record. We have written this logic in a sense that we are going for inserting one more record to the internal table. So these 3 records will remain as it is. But if I will do F6, you can see the 3 records are overridden by one new record. Now we have only one new record, but this is not our requirement. If you have the requirement that you want to override the previous records, no problem. But this is not our requirement. The previous records should remain as it is and new records should append after that. Then in that case, we need to use what? Base. Whenever we do not want to override the existing values of the internal table, we should use base in the value expression. So how I will use base in the value expression? I will simply write base. And I am writing LT underscore data. Just see how this will work. I have written base LT underscore data. So whatever is into this internal table, whatever you specified, whatever the internal table you specified after base, firstly, those records will go to target table. It means this LT data, 3 records will go. And after that, the new record will go to the target internal table. So what is base? Whenever you will go for base, so whatever the values are in the base internal table, whatever the values are into base internal table, it will act as initial values for the target table. What is your target table? This is your target table. So 3 records will act as initial values for this particular internal table, and after that it will go for the new values to the target table. Anyways, we put the same to same internal table, that will not make any difference. So whatever the previous values are there, firstly that will go to target internal table, and after that this new particular record will go. Now if I will show you in that debugging mode, important concept from any interview. Yes, if I will put a breakpoint and show you, now the values will not override. It will add after that. If I will go to desktop 3 and show you, okay. Now you can see in this internal table, we have the 3 records. Now these 3 records will act as initial values for this target internal table. And after that, this new record will go. Whenever I will execute, you can see we have the 4 records. This is what we want. Very, very useful feature. So whenever you will use base, after base, whatever the internal table you will specify, that will act as the initial values for the target internal table. And after that, new records will insert. Now, what is the widely used? Where we will widely use this space? See, in the loop, this space is very, very useful. Suppose in a loop, you are using the value expression to insert the data to the final internal table, or we can say output internal table. If you will only use the value expression, what will happen? First record will go to internal table. Second record will override the first record. Third record will override the second record. So at the last, you have only 1 record, but this is not our requirement. Whenever in the loop, because in the loop, you have what all the records in the output internal table. So at that time, this space is very, very useful. In any interview, someone is asking, what is the real-time use of base in the value expression? Simple answer. In the loop, we must use base with value expression because we want all the data in the output internal table. If I will show you the example, just see this example. We have 2 loops going on. If we will not use base, then what will happen? First record will go, second record will override the first record, third record will override the second record. So nothing will happen. So whatever is in the base internal table, they should go as initial value. Then after that, new values will go to the output internal table. Anyways, whenever you will go for future videos, you will see the dedicated videos, report creation using new syntaxes. At that time, you will see the use of this base in the value expression. So what is the summary of this particular video? In this video, we covered how we can use or what is the importance of base in value expression. Firstly, you all know, you all are clear, value is a replacement of append, which is used to insert the data to internal table. But whenever you will use value, suppose internal table has 5 records. If you will use value expression again for this internal table, previous records will be overridden by the new records. But if you do not want to override, we must use base in the value expression. In that case, what will happen? In the base, whatever the internal table you specify, that will act as initial values to the target internal table. And after that, new values will insert. And it is widely used in the loop. Because in the loop, one by one, the record is coming into work area. If you will not use base, then what will happen? You will always get the last record. You will not get the previous records. So we will use base in the value expression and widely used in the loops. So that's it in this video. Thank you.